Good morning, it's Clay at claytrader.com. This will be a live trade video where I try to capture some of my trades as they play out live. Market doesn't open up for 30 minutes, but a GILD here was halted. They had big news and they just opened up, and a lot of volume, which you can see down there by that big old volume bar right there. So I'm watching this to maybe get a pre-market trade. Not a huge fan of pre-market or post-market. I mean, I'll trade it. I'm not against it, but usually you want to see a good amount of volume, which is exactly what's happening here. So I am keeping an eye on it, and if I see some sort of trade that catches my eye, then maybe I will take the trade. But right now, just doing a little bit of consolidating here, right around the 85 mark. Curious, can it get back above 85? A lot of sellers at 85 right now. There's the, wow. See how fast it got above? Now it's at 85, basically 86 in about a split second. All right, well, I'll keep an eye on it. All right, I do believe this thing wants to get back above 86. So picked up 1,000 shares at 85.98. So going for the break of 86. A lot of sellers now right at 86. Come on, 86. There is the break. There is the move. So all out there for $470. I will take it, and the market hasn't even officially opened yet. Market opens up here in now less than 3 minutes. And I think I want to watch GILD out of the gates, but I've watched this one before, and it moves, but it almost doesn't move, where it can move very quickly, and then it just seems to settle down. And Zoom is also looking very interesting. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what I want to do, honestly. But you know what? I better figure it out because the market opens up here in about 3 minutes. All right, watching ZM, but unfortunately, it's just leaving me behind. You can't short right here. That's just completely chasing. And I mean, I could make money if I shorted right here, but that would just be the rewarding of a bad habit. So you just can't short right now. We'll see if this thing wants to bounce back up. You do hear typing. That's just me typing to the chat room that I offer. What's going on with Roku? I guess we can take a look here at GILD. Again, big pullback here. Oh, ZM turned around. Nice. So that's exactly why you don't short where I was, because look at this. Talk about a turnaround. What is that, 148? So there we go. 148 looks like a very interesting area here. As of right now, 148 looking like it might not even be in play. Pulling back down. What I want to see is, I don't want to see it violated on this candle. I'd like to see one more candle where it heads up and then comes back down. That would be better. So can it do that or not? Go back up. Go back up a little bit. Nope. Hindsight, should have just taken it, but like I said, just didn't behave the way I wanted it to, and there it goes. Good old hindsight. And there it goes. Oh well, let's see what else I can find. All right, I think BA wants to get down through 135, or excuse me, 136.50. So there's the break. Well, I'll go with the 100 shares here, keep myself in the trade, put a stop up above 137.01 for my final. So now it's not a matter of if I make money, it's, how much money am I going to make? Because this is a winning trade already. But if this thing continues downwards, then who knows how far down it's going to go. So talk about a stress-free spot to be in as a trader. Again, not if I make money, but how much money am I going to make? Because for all I know, that maybe this thing is getting ready to turn back around. Doesn't seem so right now. In fact, looking like I'm going to get taken out. And I was taken out. So it took a loss on those final 100 shares of right around, looks like $40. So I lost $40 on my final 100, but I made a good chunk of money on my first 400, which still allowed me to walk away with a $147 move on the day. So again, just to really reiterate, I had 100 shares left, kept myself in the trade because now, of course, in hindsight, Clay, you should have just gotten out down here. You're absolutely right, but didn't have hindsight in my favor. And, had the price, though, continued to move downwards, those 100 shares could have gotten more and more valuable. But I'm actually interested in potentially, let's see, what is that low of 137 now? I am just going to go with 100 shares, though. Let's see, what is that high? 138. So yeah, I could get yeah, I can keep my risk under $100 here. So again, risking a little less than $100, but if this goes in my favor, then I could get a whole lot more. So I'm in at 137.51, and it is going in my favor. So all out there for so you got in at 137.43, got at 137.10. So what is that? $33. So again, in hindsight, yeah, I should have just done my 500 shares, and that would have been a much bigger score. But let's see, we're 10 minutes in, up $650. Now, granted, the majority of that came from that pre-market trade, which you saw at the beginning. But nonetheless, definitely a good start. And now ZM is... this one will haunt my dreams. Like I said, at that point, I just want to see it go sideways for one more candle and then make a move. But it decided not to. And then just, you saw it totally flushed. Roku, though. Yeah, definitely got to get this alerted here. Let's see. So there are, again, I do have a chat room, so that's what you hear me typing on. Little leery, though, about the markets right now. The markets have pulled back within a big upwards gap. So now, it wouldn't be shocking to see the price, kind of just consolidate out here and maybe make a move back upwards. I don't know if it'll necessarily go to new highs, but, looking to do short positions right before the market could, even just bounce up here a little bit. Not really tilting all the advantages in your favor. So that's why I'm a little hesitant to potentially do any short-sided trades right now. And I should note the reason why I did hop out of BA when I did, which you can see here was definitely the right move, was over here, this tool right here, which are known as level twos. Level twos, especially if you're a day trader. Now, if you're an investor, I'd be misleading you if I was like, you have to have level. No, if you're an investor, level twos don't matter. Really, even if you're a swing trader, level twos don't matter. But if you are a day trader, level twos matter, and that is what led me to get out of that last trade on BA when I did. So I get it. You're thinking, geez, you only made $33 on it. But like I said, based on what the level twos were showing me, I decided to get out. And like I said, as you see here, that definitely proved to be the right decision, as Boeing is now flirting with those highs. So, all right, I will pause and we'll see if I can get another trade. Wow, quite the move in Roku here. Crazy move. Let's see. Yeah, 120.45. If it wants to work its way up there, just double checking. So yeah, 120.45 short, 500 shares. I like that quite a bit. But yeah, crazy move all of a sudden on that one. All right, we'll see if it can work its way up. All right, looking for a break of 120, and I want to see it shoot up there very quickly to 120.45. But as of now, it's struggling with the 120 mark, so we'll see. I just checked the calendar. I have a podcast I have to do. Watch this for a quick plug. If you're not familiar, I do offer a podcast on iTunes, on Spotify, the Stock Trading Reality Podcast, where I interview just normal everyday traders that are part of the community. So if you're interested in checking that out, go check it out. But I just realized I need to get moving because I have a podcast scheduled here. So I need to go and prep for that. So yeah, I got a call today for now, but I'll take it. $650 in, what was that, right around an hour, we'll call it, because, you know, like I said, it did technically start off, well, no, about 40 minutes, because my first trade was at 9:02. My last trade was at 9:40. So we'll call it basically 40 minutes, $650. I'll take it. Also, very quickly, I mentioned that I was typing alerts to the chat room, and I just mentioned actually the podcast is where I interview fellow members. So what am I talking about in regard to the community? You can learn more about that and join up. All are welcome. claytrader.com/team. Really, the way to approach that, we'll just use $99 for 3 months access. Just ask yourself, do I believe the service can provide more value than $8.25? Not per day, but per week. If you think that the service can help you make more money and give you, $8.25 per week of value, again, $8.25, then you will get a great return on your investment. So that's the way I would approach that. There is a mobile app too, so it's not like you have to stay chained to your computer or anything like that. And while there is the live chat room, there's also, I send out my weekly scans from my personal scans. So there's a lot of good things going on. It's a good environment. Like I said, I don't think the pricing can get any fairer than $8.25 per week. But like I said, I alerted all this that you saw me trading, and lots of other things. And so plenty of opportunities for members to make money. And so hopefully for those of you members that do watch these videos, congratulations. I know we definitely had a great morning. Like I said, to you as a viewer, if you're interested in learning more, claytrader.com/team. And like I said, the way to approach that, $8.25 per week. And then finally, if you enjoyed the live trade video here, easiest way to communicate that to me is just to hit that like button. So if you enjoy these videos and you want to say, hey, Clay, yeah, please keep on making these. I like them. I enjoy them. Like I said, the time-efficient way, just to hit that like button. Also, check out the channel as a whole. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you as a subscriber to the channel. And also leave a comment down below. Actually, let me know, did you trade GILD today? Because that was the big news event that occurred on this day was GILD. So did you trade it or not? All right, let me know what you did trade today. Curious to see what people were trading around the market. So thanks for hanging out. And like I said, got to go do my podcast. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.